Hello, my name is Declan Carlin and today we are talking about the new Netflix documentary Mucho Mucho Amor. Hold on, I'll do the thing. Mucho Amor. This film tells a story about the flamboyant and eccentric Walter Mercado, a Puerto Rican astrologer who at times looks a bit like a chubby Julian Rintut, who rose to fame telling horoscopes on radio and TV around the world in Spanish-speaking communities, and who seemingly disappeared from the limelight. Now, I went into this film blind, which certainly helped. However, I also think this film was a nice little documentary for those who grew up with the enigmatic fortune teller. And I think that was the intention of the filmmakers. It was definitely a film that looked to explore and praise his effect on his audience, as opposed to trying to discover any ugly truths. You can see this when they don't really press on his sexuality, and also they don't really push him too much when they talk about his potential exploitation of vulnerable people through a psychic call-in telephone number. Whilst pursuing those avenues could have created a more dynamic story, even though I don't think they would have found much, because what I got from this documentary was, even though he's sort of strange at times, he does seem just to exude this positive energy. Like they say in the documentary, he never says anything negative when doing his psychic readings. If anything, he's more akin to like a motivational speaker than a psychic. The pacing fell off towards the end. Normally with these sort of documentaries, when the fall from grace is revealed and dealt with, we often have a nice little summary of where everyone's at now. However, in this case, with Walter Mercado, his current activities felt like a very substantial portion at the end of the film. But this ties back to the filmmaker's intention to be more of a celebration of his work and life than a what happened sort of documentary. However, there were nice little candid moments that, despite his positivity and energy in front of camera, it sort of revealed a very human side to him. For instance, his tiredness in the photo shoot scene. As far as filmmaking goes, it's a pretty standard affair, as with most documentaries. That's not a slight, it's very effective and it works. There was a nice touch of these animated segments throughout the film that were done in the style of like tarot cards. So yeah, a sweet little documentary that celebrates and shows the influence of Walter Mercado. Not the most challenging and thought-provoking film, but as far as I reckon what the filmmaker's intentions were, just to have a nice documentary exploring the life of an influential figure, I think they did what they set out to do. For me, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5.